Well, it looks like having a YouTube channel that Gleeson know about hasn't helped us greatly today, guys. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm at the end of the video. Hope you are all well. Before we get into today's video, if you could just do us a quick favour and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And yeah, let's get on with the video. So I guess we must get on with the sort of comment that I said in the intro to the video. As you will have probably just seen us have a coffee, which was a good while ago now. It is currently 5:10, so that was like over an hour ago. I've just been chilling out really, sitting doing the thumbnail for the video yesterday's video, and yeah, you would have seen the comment on the screen. It might have just been quick because it was just a quick little clip. If I do as well, if this sort of seems to chop all over, it's because Katie is still at work and she might answer the phone. So yeah, I'll put the comment back on the screen now. It does say, I think you'll find having a YouTube channel with Gleeson knowing about it has helped you greatly. Now, I definitely don't think it's helped us greatly. I think like I am still a very small YouTube channel. So I don't think anything that I post has any influence whatsoever on how quick Gleeson get out to us. And I just find it funny how literally that comment was left and then today the hatch hasn't actually been fixed like we were told. I've not got a problem with it personally. I think the only problem me and Katie have with it is that we were told it was going to be today and it hasn't been today. Katie has chose to work from home today because we obviously thought it was going to be today, and now she's had to ask if she can work from home again tomorrow because it's now going to be tomorrow. So our problem mainly, and as well, there is like Katie had to find them like 3 times. Obviously the first time I think she found them, they were actually at another house fixing their little snags and problems, which is absolutely totally fine. That is what I'd expect as well. Like, they shouldn't just cater to us, and I think that again backs up the fact that, yeah, just because we've got a YouTube channel doesn't mean that they just, oh yes, we'll do what yous need all the time straight away. It's like, that's not what I'm getting at all. Yeah, I seen that comment last night just as I ended the video, and I was like, I'm gonna just save that for tomorrow, because in honesty I was just like, this is gonna be so typical if they don't come and fix that hatch today. And this guy's left the comment, but yeah, they haven't fixed the hatch. And again, like, just to sort of back up, they were actually helping other people today as well. I don't know if it wouldn't have been the same issue. I very much doubt that. So it wouldn't have, I'd imagine it wasn't the person that we needed to come round that would have fixed it. And the site manager kind of just blanked Katie today. Like, every time she would ask for him, it was someone else she was dealing with. And yeah, the guy that we normally deal with and have dealt with from the beginning pretty much all the time, Andy, he was spot on today. Yeah, again, like, I think, like, the problem isn't even that it's not being fixed today. It's just more, like I say, that we were told it was going to be today and it wasn't. And I felt like Katie was more or less chasing them around than if they just came to the door at like dinner time and said, oh look, sorry, but the joiner isn't actually on site today, or he's had to shoot off early, or just whatever. They could have literally said anything. But it's just the fact that Katie was sat around today waiting for someone to come and knock at the door. And obviously her job's on the phone, so she was maybe like, at times, I don't know, but she was maybe like, oh, I don't really want to call this guy or now, because in case they come and knock at the door and then I miss them or whatnot. So like, it is something that would have distracted Katie today, and I know that would have. And yeah, like, it just means another night where we might be woken up with a bang, because we were last night. Was it last night or the night before, actually? Oh yeah, both nights, because it did come down like early hours of this morning. So yeah, I just found it so funny how I seen that comment. Like, honestly, I was like, oh my god, I so hope he's right in a way. But yeah, I mean, I definitely don't think me having a YouTube channel has any influence whatsoever. Even if Gleeson do know about it, I doubt any of the builders on site know about it. I even doubt that the newest site manager knows about it. I know that Andy, who deals with us, did know about it, I believe, because he did ask right at the beginning how it was like going and stuff. But again, like, we're still a very small channel, and that's like absolutely fine by me. Like I've always said, I just do this as a hobby. it's like it doesn't bother me. I have my life outside of YouTube and all that. So yeah, I did just find that so funny. Like, I don't know if he meant it in like an arsey way. I don't know if he meant it in like a diggish way. Obviously where we're from, I think we sort of took it as a bit of a dig. But yeah, like it was just so ironic how he left the comment, or he or she, sorry, left the comment, and it was like, yeah, it's actually not being fixed. So yeah, I did show you earlier on, but I will just quickly go up and show you again. It is sort of sealed back up there, and yeah, it was just found that funny. But yeah, it is Thursday today anyways. I have got a couple of the comments to go through. I'll either go through them today or tomorrow. I kind of like sometimes letting the comments build up and sort of making that the main focal point of the video. Obviously Thursday is food shop week and food shop day of the week. I know that last week it wasn't, but it is today. And yeah, I kind of can't wait to go food shopping this week. So it should be interesting. It's our first sort of full one in a while because we aren't getting HelloFresh this week. And I think we've got some nice meals planned this week. I did point a couple out to Katie before, and then we're going to have some just like basic meals. But yeah, I can't wait to go. I might take you along. I won't take you in the shop, I never do, but I might take you on like the journey, something like that. But then obviously I'll show you everything that we buy just after. But yeah, nearly the end of the week. I am in early tomorrow, but not as early as normal. And I will also show you my bike in the garage. I know that the last video was very much based around the bike. I won't show you too much, I'll just show you my old bike, show you the current state of my newer bike, which I still need to message the guy. I will do that tomorrow morning and hopefully get that all fixed. But yeah, just found it. Oh my god, I couldn't. It was like one of them where the day was going on and Kate was saying no one's been. I was like, this guy's like this comment, I just she was right. But yeah, like I say, they're normally spot on. This isn't like, I'm not fuming with Gleeson. I think the thing that we're more fuming about is just that we weren't sort of told like earlier in the day, and Katie couldn't have just sort of chilled out about worrying if someone was going to come round. So maybe the communication could have been a bit better. But yeah, they have said, sorry, I did actually forget to say, they have said that they're going to come tomorrow. So we'll see, but we do really need it fixed because it is sort of a shock in the middle of the night when you hear a big bang. And I think the first time it happened, Katie thought we were actually getting burgled. So as much as I'm laughing now, it's like laughing because it's happened. But when it does happen, you are a bit like, oh God, am I going to have to get young Liam's karate gear back on and show some man how it goes? But yeah, it's like, I don't know, hopefully it just gets solved tomorrow. And apart from that, guys, I will just pick you back up when we're in the car on the way to Aldi. Everyone, sorry I didn't take you with us. It would have just been boring content. It would have just been us in the car on the way food shopping. But we are back. Probably see there's something a little bit different. I will obviously get it out and show you everything. This week's shop came at a very respectable price considering the couple things that we bought that aren't like food related. So I'll obviously get it all out, show you, and I'll catch you. And everyone, everything unpacked. It did take less time than normal, but we have got milk and juice normal, obviously me influencer yogurt, still waiting on that brand deal to come through. Hasn't just yet. I think I might have just got different emails, so I won't leave my email on screen, but they should know where to find us, or on Instagram. So yeah, if you are interested, Brooklyn, we are open to brand deals. We got our Greek yogurt, which, you know, again, same place. So hey, got some mince. Katie got some of these tikka chicken thighs, which look really nice. She's gonna have them for our dinner this week at work. Then we got some grated cheese, garlic bread, meatballs. You can probably see where this is going. Chicken quarter pounders, obviously fillets, some rice, lasagna sheets, chopped toms. That's obviously for the lasagna, I'd imagine.
Did we not pick up the block of cheese?
Oh no, I don't think we did.
Fudge!
Fudge! We were meant to pick up a block of cheese. We will just have to. There's still a few things that we need to pick up as well. Then with just some tissues,
Not really.
cookies, crisps. I'm sure there's some things we said that were needed. But anyways, chunks, cheese slices, puree, drugs, all that good stuff. And by drugs, I do mean ibuprofen. And then, oh, pizza as well. That's what we're having tonight. Obviously a classic night from shopping. But yeah, something that was unusual that we picked up from Aldi. Actually, I'm just thinking probably it's best to put the shopping away, so I'll put that away first and I'll catch you in. Right, everyone, yeah, so the shopping is away. Bar the crisps there, they'll get put away separately. But yeah, the fridge is not looking as stacked as normal because we did buy a lot of things for the freezer, or like we're gonna go to Nando's on Saturday, we're eating at my mum's tomorrow, so there, we didn't need as much this week. So the shopping did come to 43.
Yeah.
But, and then I'll show you the freezer. Freezer's stacked from like weeks ago when we bought like stacked up on that and vegetables.
Got, like, the meat and stuff that went in the freezer because we don't know when we're going to do it.
Yeah.
That could have gone in the fridge.
Yeah, so we also bought these here. So Katie picked up some yoga blocks for when she keeps doing yoga. I picked up a weight, like a back support belt, a lumbar belt. Oh, that might have been a wrong belt that I picked up. I will double check that. But yeah, nothing. Yeah, I will. No, it's not the wrong belt, sorry. But yeah, like Aldi's fitness range was incredible. Like we went up one of them, like the aisle of uncertainty, I call it, and it was just like insane. I'm gonna go back, I think, with like, obviously that comes out the joint account, but I think I'm gonna take like £30 of my own money and just buy some things for like days that I can't get to the gym, or like, yeah, like, because it was just insane. Like they had jumping rope, they had push-up bars, they had weights, they had like all sorts of things. Sorry if you can hear ruffling in the background, but they had just like all sorts of things that were like incredibly priced. And like if you're someone that has like quite a big gym setup as well, like in the garage, like I was thinking about doing, they had like actual weight plates as well, and I was like, what the fudge? Because it was just like insane. I just genuinely couldn't believe my eyes. And like the price, like I say, most things were like a £5. Like them two things there were £4.99, so basically it was an extra tenner that we paid. So our shopping would have actually only came to £33 this week, and it was just like, yeah, I just like genuinely could not believe it. I was like, oh my god, I wish I'd brought my own wallet. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go back on like Saturday. As I said that in the either this clip or the last clip, me and Kitty are gonna go to Nando's with our voucher that we got for Christmas on Saturday, just to get us out of the house. I think we were just sort of sitting debating meals, and I was like, oh, Nando's is fairly healthy. I'd say it's probably one of the healthiest places you can go and eat. Probably someone in the comments will be like, no, it's not, they cook everything in fat. And but yeah, every time I've gone and then jumped on the scales the next day, I've very rarely put on, and if I have, it's like very, very little. So yeah, I think we're gonna get Nando's this weekend, which will be a pretty cool vlog. We are gonna just look around the Metro as well. I, to be fair, could do with some new clothes, especially some jeans, so I might try some jeans on. And yeah, I think we're just gonna have a nice sort of, it's not gonna be the day, I think we're gonna head into Metro a bit later than normal, but yeah, just something like, I think it'll be like the first time this year that we like head out, like, well, not out, we're not going out, but yeah, I'm gonna wait for tea. What was that?
It's not about out, like
yeah, it's not out. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for tea. Just went with the pepperoni today, not the ham and pineapple. I just fancied a bit of spice in the life. But yeah, we're gonna go have that pizza, chill out for the night, and I'll catch you in a sec. Everyone, so you've probably just seen Katie's cinematic shot, as she called it, of our pizzas. But yeah, really happy with this one, to be fair. It looks literally just like a takeaway pizza. Obviously not as good, but I think it's as close as you get. So yeah, I'm going to tuck into this now and I'll catch you in a sec.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gorgeous. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so let the
probably just see me do the dishes and prep my like breakfast / pre-gym meal for tomorrow. It is Friday tomorrow, which I'm buzzing about. Well, much planned. Oh, I told you before what we're sort of thinking about doing, but yeah, excited just for the weekend. Bit of a have a few lie-ins. Not getting drunk this weekend, so waking up without a hangover will be nice. And sleeping well on the Saturday, because the Saturday night was a horrific night's sleep, so excited for that. But yeah, I got a couple of questions to go through. Obviously we sort of addressed the one earlier in the video. The loft hatch still hasn't come down tonight, which is typical, because it probably will during the middle of the night, which is not going to be ideal. But yeah, so someone said, I think visiting show homes and doing reviews of each of them would be mid. I remember struggling to find videos on Gleeson homes. Great video, mate, glad you're feeling better. So thank you for the comment. And yeah, like, it's something that, like I've said before, I would really like to do. I think it would obviously have to start with the ones that are on the development that we live on. So I don't know if I'd maybe just have to go and see the sales advisor, but I think the other ones like around, they wouldn't know where we live, would they? Like, they wouldn't know that we actually own a home, would they, Katie?
Not if you registered. I don't think if I contacted them.
Would it potentially say that,
well,
oh well, she's got a house?
Well, potentially, but I don't know, because I know that you sort of almost create an account type thing, because they knew about me going to the development of Sunderland and then Homeside.
Yeah, so I would maybe just have to look into it basically, and then have to register like myself. But it is something that I would like to do, and not even just with Gleeson. Like, I think looking at other homes would be great, to be honest. Just like seeing, having a look around, looking for little, like, they might have different sort of ideas and different decor, obviously different layouts, but from what we've seen, from what we can remember, a lot of the layouts did seem to be quite similar in the builds, didn't they?
Probably wouldn't know much about is the more
expensive and premium,
prestigious like
brands,
developers, like Bellway Homes. We've never been in one of them. Taylor Wimpey. We queried about the Taylor Wimpey one, but we never. By the time, it was a very early stage.
Yeah, it was very early.
One, and by the time that they got around to finishing their show homes, we'd already ruled it out as we couldn't do it.
Yeah. Just too expensive, and I think it was like, we could have saved for the deposit and we would have had enough for the mortgage, but we would have had to save an extra like 2 years from like from saving, so it would have been like 4 years worth of saving pretty much, wouldn't it? So, and that was pre-pandemic, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, it wasn't. It was mid-pandemic. I thought it was
the bit in between. It was after the first lockdown. It was in between.
So yeah, it would have been like, we would have still been years off. And this is just my opinion. I almost feel like if you are looking to move house and it's like you're saying, oh, I'll save for 4 years, I just don't think I personally just don't think it's realistic. I think so much could crop up in 4 years that like you just can't account for money wise. And I just think, obviously some people watching this might be like, oh, like, it just sort of depends what stage of your life you're in,
and how young.
Yeah, and how young you are. Obviously, me and Katie are young. Like, we're not like old.
If you say we started, even just independent, like separately, like if we were saving money when we first met each other. Yeah. We've been together for 4 years now. Yeah. So like coming up like 5 years in October. So it's like, if we were saving already, by the time that we both collectively decided that we wanted to save to move out and buy together, we could have each already had a solid chunk of money there. Yeah, so it all does just depend. But I think when we were starting from scratch, we were almost like, oh, we don't really want to save for 4 years to then move out with, and we would be. By the time that we started seriously looking, we were 21. 22. 2 and 3, wasn't it? Something like that. So I was 22 and you were 23. Yeah. So it was like, it was just basically, long story short, going to be just too long for us to move in to one of them homes, although they did look absolutely stunning. And then the last one was, are you living in a Gleeson home? Which, it
it seems construction is not good because strong wind damaged your loft and also leaks the roof. I'm worried why brand new homes are so delicate. So yeah, we live in a Gleeson home. I wouldn't say the construction's bad. I mean, we've not had a leak in the roof, have we? We've had the bathroom leak,
but
which
you can get that with all the houses.
yeah, you can. It's I don't know.
I wouldn't say it's the construction.
Yeah, it's not the construction. I think with new builds, it can seem very like there's a lot wrong with it just because of like teething almost. But I wouldn't worry about the construction. Like I say, I think you could easily have much more wrong with an old build. It's all going to come down to experience, really. So.
And realistically, that could have just been the manufacturers of the loft.
Yeah.
We just got.
Yeah, could have been the.
A little bit,
yeah.
Close to quality, like it passed quality inspection, but just.
Yeah, because
like, it doesn't.
Yeah, it just the loft hatch I think was just one of them things. Like there's like 30 people moved in on the estate already. It probably is the only one that it's happened to. So it just so happens to be the guy that it's happened to puts his life on the internet. It sort of seems a bit more like, oh well, if it's happening to him, it must be happening to everyone. But it probably isn't. Like and like I say, Katie's in one of them chats with everyone on the estate, and no one else has sort of said, oh, it's happened to us. So.
And it's such a odd thing to like break.
Yeah.
I don't think it was the wind that broke it.
No.
No, I think that was almost like what's the saying?
The final straw. The
straw
that broke the camel's. Straw that broke the camel's back.
I feel like it was like
on its way out, and then the wind's just sort of pushed it over the edge.
The wind travels through the roof. And like it travels through every roof, regardless of your build. Like, so, and I think the wind and because the power, like I'm sure at one point we looked and it said something like 39 miles per hour wind.
Yeah.
It was quite a forceful, like gust of wind, and I think it's just.
It pushed
too much on it.
Yeah, so hopefully that gets sorted tomorrow, and that's in tomorrow's vlog. But yeah, I wouldn't say the construction's bad. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, just I think like you say, because I put the stuff on the internet, it might sort of seem like, oh, they've had quite a few issues in such a short space, but a lot of people have a lot of different issues. Some people might have had no issues, but you'll get issues with a house. Like doesn't matter whether you buy a new build, old build, whether you buy with a Gleeson or Taylor Wimpey, you're gonna get issues. Like we've seen people online that live in a Taylor Wimpey home and they have issues. It's like, it's just one of them things, unfortunately. I think that's the best way to sort of put it, and the best thing to end it on is it's just one of those things.
And like, yeah, the issues that we've had might to some people be like, oh, that's really bad, that's why you don't buy a new build. But it's the issues with old builds that you could come across, like that could be more serious, like damp.
Yeah,
things like that.
And you have to fix all that, so
very costly. So then they've both got like their pros and cons, but I feel like with one set of negative problems that could go wrong for new builds, there is also a set of those that are stereotypically like I say, like the damp, like that's quite a stereotypical one to have an issue with, or like the windows need replacing, or
so it's like just
little things that
but I definitely wouldn't say the construction. But yeah, that was all the comments for today, guys. If you have any more comments, obviously comment them down below. We'll always answer them. So yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, and like I say, if you have got this far in the video, you might as well do us a favour and subscribe to the channel. Like I say, close to 300 subs. But until we get there, well, not until we get there, I will catch yous tomorrow.